Hi beautifuls, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, happy 2020. In my previous video, I told you about me going on my annual yoga retreat. Voila, I am here in UBUD right now. By way of background, I actually did one last year here in UBUD, the same place in Yoga Barn. And I told myself that I will come back this year because last year's experience was really life-changing. It has brought me to places mentally and emotionally that I have never been to, and it has actually made me grow as a person and made me experience so many things emotionally that I would cherish for the rest of my life. Last year I was in a different state in my life, a different season in my life, but this year I am also in a different season in my life and I am expecting something really different. Hopefully something new and something really memorable that I can cherish for the rest of my life. Moreover, I am staying in a beautiful resort, Jati Resort here in UBUD, and it's super beautiful. They have all the amenities that you can think about. They have a pool, they have free breakfast, they have a restaurant, they have services. Their rooms are really nice. The room that I'm staying right now is right in front of the swimming pool, and the best thing about it, it's near Yoga Barn where my yoga retreat is, and it's near the shopping center. So if I need anything or if I need something urgent to buy, then I can just go to the shopping center. I'll link down the hotel description down below and you can find them there. I am so excited to share this yoga journey and meditation journey this year. I'm hoping incredible things that would happen, and I'm hoping that it will be such memorable experiences. I know I've already said that, but I've had just such a great time last year that I told myself I'm coming back, and I told myself I'm gonna do it annually because it's a good thing to start the year. It's a great thing to start the year in a good mental headspace. It's a great thing to start the year with a clear mind and a soft heart and a quiet soul. It's a good thing to start the year in meditation and to plot out how you want this year to be like. I am excited to share that journey with you because I believe that this is a platform to share and inspire other people. So with no further ado, let's do this. So I just finished my power yoga class today, 1.5 hour power yoga class with Paul Teodo. He's a really good teacher. I've been to his classes before last year and I told myself I'm coming back because it was really good. And I'm so happy that the sun is out. The sun is out, the birds were chirping, you can hear the streams of the river. While we were doing our yoga class, it was really refreshing, it was so good. It was actually as well, it was so powerful, it was really hard. But I'm glad I made through it, and it was one of the best classes I've ever had so far. The menu here is really good. It's really like nice. The photography is good as well. So look at that. And I think that they displayed their food really well. I think this is one of my favorite shops. I think, wow. Like, it's very modern, it's very minimalist, but it's also very colorful. Very nice. Well done. Can't wait to taste the food here. So I just had brunch in this very beautiful, beautiful cafe behind me. May I suggest that this cafe is really, really, really good. They have, I just can't express it. It's really good. The food is really tasty and savory, and it's also really affordable as well. And they're actually new. They opened last year in September. When I went here last year, it wasn't still here. It was like a blank land of greens. But now they're open and they're really good. Worth the visit. Worth the money and worth it. Just super, super worth it. Currently on my way to my meditation class, and I am hoping that that's going to be a really great experience. I'm full physically, now it's time to be full spiritually. So I just got back to the hotel from my meditation class. It was a crystal ball meditation class. It was really, really good. I felt like I was in another part of the world, or another dimension actually. I'll do a review about that later on, but I just feel like I'm floating. I'm just trying to soak it all in and just trying to savor the moment of being here and just trying to reflect on the stuff that I need to reflect on, which I will share later on this video. Oh, the sun is out. It's really, really good. And the hotel is serving afternoon tea, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna take advantage of that, and then I am going to the temple. It's like a bath temple, so that would be really good to end this day, having a meditation, like a power yoga class, a meditation class, and then going to the temple. So that would be really, really good to refresh my soul. In the meantime, afternoon tea. So we just drove around 45 minutes from where we were in UBUD to this beautiful temple. It says that it has the holy spring. So after that meditation class this afternoon, it would be really, really great to have like a holy water experience, in a sense, if you can say that. It has been said the water here has healing properties, and it would be a really great experience to just dive in and have a washing situation. I do feel kind of overwhelmed right now as there are so many people here. I think we went in peak hour, but it's just so overwhelming how there's so many people, and the whole temple, the whole water area or the pool area is so full, and I'm just like having an overwhelming moment. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do, or am I supposed to do this, am I supposed to do that? But we'll get into the water in a bit and hopefully everything goes well. So I just got out of the spring and I cannot believe I did that. That was so surreal, so powerful, I should say. At first I had hesitations because I was just like, it's too crowded, it's too messy, it's just too much for me. It was overwhelming in a sense. And in the back of my mind I had issues with cleanliness, if I could say that, but I was proven wrong. It was one of the most powerful experiences I've ever had, doing a holy bath here in UBUD. There's so many thoughts that's going on in my mind right now, and I probably need time to process them. Hopefully I can just jot them down for you guys and share it to you by the end of the video. So after 4 days and 3 nights in UBUD, I can actually say to you guys that I have completed my yoga retreat for 2020 with Yoga Barn. You might have noticed that it was not a complete set of the days throughout this whole vlog, because there was a day that I told myself I wasn't gonna vlog or I wasn't gonna post anything in social media. I just want to try to keep it with myself, try to connect with myself during the whole retreat. And it was actually something that I needed inside to try to connect within and try to connect with nature and try to reconnect and align myself once again. So with regards to my yoga experience this year, I could honestly say that it has been such a different ride. When I arrived there, I felt really overwhelmed. There were so many people, there were so many, like, the tourists were just all over, and it was just like, oh, this is not what I expected it to be, because like, expectation versus reality. You know, it's just, I expected it to be so calm and so serene, and it, to a degree, it was, but then there was just so many tourists there. So I just felt like I needed to hustle through. And when you arrive there, you say that there's a dress code and stuff, which is true, because you have to wear your sarong. Right now, when I think of it, I couldn't find the exact words to describe the whole situation, the whole experience. It felt like I was cleansed. It felt like I was purified on the inside and on the outside as well. So that is highly recommended. That experience in the temple was highly recommended. And should you go there, I suggest that you hire a driver, and I suggest that you go with different people who wants to go there, because it's kind of pricey if you want to go to the temple. Food in Yoga Barn is really good, and it's really cheap. So I tried the pad thai and I tried their salad. It was so good. It's so cheap as well. So my pad thai was like 650 AUD. The pad thai had a really big serving, and it just tried to think about that pad thai for 650 AUD. You would spend that pad thai for $12 to $15 in Australia. The amount of food I have had in this trip was too much. I feel so guilty having so much food. Whatever. The people in Yoga Barn, it's just a culture of openness and a culture of love that you feel in Yoga Barn. There's such a culture of peace as well. So people are very generous and very kind to one another, and they're very accepting, and they always greet you good morning. They always try to have a conversation with you, and it probably is the culture in the barn that makes the barn experience more memorable. It's having to meet people from all over the world and to practice yoga with the people all over the world but you haven't met, and then you end up being friends and you chat with them. It's really great experience to be able to connect and have your energies placed in one room and mix all together and try to connect during your yoga practice. It's kind of fulfilling as well. So every night after my yoga practice and meditation, I would write, and I would just try to reflect on the experience I've had and the thoughts that has been running through my mind and the goals that I want to accomplish this year. And I would like to share a few things in this video from my journal. And one of the things that I would like to share would be day 2 meditation session. And this happened in day 2 in the afternoon. The teacher said, everything that has happened in your life has allowed you to be here right at this moment. I wrote a lot of things about that thought. I just wrote so many pages in my journal about that, but that to me was one of the most strongest phrases I've ever heard throughout this whole trip. Everything in my life has arranged itself for me to be able to be there, to experience something good. And for 2020, I believe that greater things are gonna come. This yoga experience left me with questions answered and left me with even many more questions in life. But regardless of all the unanswered questions I have or the reflection that I'm doing even up until this date, I personally feel that I came out so refreshed. I'd like to believe I am in a good mental headspace, aside from the tan that I have. I'd like to believe that I have a better outlook in life and I feel at peace. I'm not troubled. I'm just in a state of peace and serenity and state of acceptance and state of love. I'm looking forward to another yoga retreat next year, and I will see you soon. Bye.